Good day, everyone. So again, I have battled to download a video, and so I'm starting to feel like perhaps Spirit wants me to change my direction. I also perhaps might be, so if you are a subscriber to this channel, you may want to go look in the description box as to my new channel, because I might be slowly moving things over. I'm just starting to feel like perhaps this channel, that there's something that's kind of wrong in the background. My views are really dropping, so I don't know whether my videos are not getting good or if it's just the fact that somehow my channel has been hacked. Okay, so I'm just kind of letting you all know beforehand. So if you're enjoying this reading, don't subscribe, rather maybe perhaps go and look for my Jolene Ann. Okay, so I'm going to do a general love reading. There was 2 readings today that was quite similar, and so I'm going to ask Spirit Guides to perhaps still give a message to someone who perhaps needs this, and see what comes up. So I'm still going to do a love reading. This one is going to be more of a general love reading, but I'm really feeling like there are people, definitely because of 2 piles this morning's reading came out with a very similar message. I'm going to now see if Spirit still wants to give us a message. So Spirit, please give us a message for a general message, love message, and let's see what does come up. Okay, trust. The situation is calling for you to have more faith. Okay, so that was very similar to this message that we had. We do have the message as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment, healing and learning. So the message is still quite strong. Let's see what else. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive all the highest level energies of all. Okay. So, and then we've got this. So this actually did come out into the past today. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And this seems to be coming up quite a lot within my readings. Okay, so someone is watching this channel. This is for you. Okay, so I get this message now. So basically, what's coming up, what came up in 2 of the piles, and it seems to be coming up a lot here, is someone out there that's, their current situation is that of they're lacking faith and trust. Okay, because of their past has made them frozen. They don't seem to want to move forward because of being in complete fear. Okay, there's someone around them, perhaps that even if they're completely single, that they want to be able to take trust or make a move, but they are so scared. Okay, there's a lot of closing the heart chakra is what I'm getting, and this seems to be very similar to last week's general message, which had to do with ancestral patterns. So I really feel like this is still relevant for some people, and that is, okay, so we've got love is all around you. There is love everywhere, all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. So one of the piles came up with a bit of a secret admirer. I did get a kind of, well, I suppose it's, there we go, bottom of the deck. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. So there's definitely this sense of someone is not being honest with someone. It came up in one of the piles as well, and I'm really feeling like it's still coming through here. There's definitely someone that is watching this channel that has emotions for someone. They have feelings, or they have someone close to them, perhaps a friend, lover, someone that they know, someone they just have a secret crush on. Okay, this is someone that they really do have a lot of feelings for, but they don't want to acknowledge this as truth because of fear. So they are holding back their real feelings. Romance. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. So this reading seems like it's for you. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. Okay. So for a lot of you, there's a lot of pain from a past situation or just from the past. Okay. One of the piles spoke a lot about perhaps a childhood situation. So this could have been reliving perhaps some childhood situation that has come up and keeps coming up for you. So it could relate to last week's reading, which it's an ancestral pattern, and this was you needing to do things because this is the way that you were taught to do it. And when it comes to love, you were taught that this is the way you need to be, or you may have been taught that you are only lovable when you do X, Y, and Z. And it's not because someone said that to you directly, but perhaps you had a parent who had high expectations, and so love or any kind of affection was kind of only given when you were only praised when you did really well, or when you were only an A-class student, and it just was not acceptable for you to be anything less than that. And so these patterns have somehow affected your abilities to really accept true love. And so you kind of believe that there's a certain kind of people, or you may have patterns of codependent relationships where you cannot be with someone who it's just simple. Like if someone comes up to you and gives you love freely, you reject that because that's not how love should be. Love should be hard, and I should have to work for love. And you put yourself into these love relationships where things have been really tough. Like perhaps you date, or you continuously date, people who are codependent themselves, people who perhaps have like for example, people who are always needing healing, those kind of people, they always needing help or healing. And so you become the person who feels above them because you feel like you want to help them. The problem is you cannot help someone who does not want to be helped. And so it's like these broken people is what I'm getting. And you get a high from being around broken people. And it's not because you like people to be broken, don't misunderstand what I'm saying, but it makes you feel better because you then feel that you have something to offer. So when you have a love relationship or something where it's possibly just a decent love life, someone who you don't have to work so hard for, you automatically reject that as not love, because why would it be so simple? Okay, let's get into some cards. Okay, please, Spirit Guides, let's just get into cards. What's happening in this love situation that we're talking about here? Truth. Yep, truth. Getting the truth. The truth about an offer, a solid offer, okay? This is a wish fulfillment. Look at the back of the deck, okay? This is deception. So I don't believe the deception is someone actually cheating. Could be for some. I believe the deception is you, okay? I believe you sabotage anything decent. You sabotage your wishes, okay, in order to have something that just seems more in alignment with how you seem to think that things should be. So you could also perhaps, again, have a parent that was a narcissist, or have a parent that was an alcoholic, or have a parent that was abusive, okay? And this was deceptive. Because your happiness, now look at this, you've got the devil, the sun, and deceptiveness. So in between the devil and deception is your happiness. And this is what Spirit is saying to you, is that it's like underneath this offer, this is God reaching out to you with an offer, a solid offer, okay? Pentacles are solid, they're earthly. It can make you happy. But the truth is, your negativity to codependency, your need to be around perhaps narcissistic people. So you might have had a narcissistic parent that now makes you want to be around non-narcissistic people. Okay, so you date people who have got the same narcissism, and that comes in different levels, okay? I don't like to call everyone a narcissist, please don't misunderstand me, but everyone has narcissistic tendencies. Someone who makes you feel Like, you don't feel good enough unless they praise you. And if they don't praise you, you feel low, so therefore you're not good enough. And so therefore you try even harder and harder and harder. And then this person kind of plays you. And they start to learn, this person becomes easy to manipulate. Okay. What are you clarifying your wishes? With deception. You are sneaking away from your wish fulfillment because you don't trust it, because your intuition is off, because you've been hurt in the past. But Spirit is saying, your intuition will guide you. Prayers and intuition will guide you through this pain, through this heartache. Because look at you, you are defensive, okay? There's something really abundant around you. There's a person, and it doesn't matter if you're a man or if you're a woman, there's someone around you who is really nurturing. The Empress, again, take the energies for what it is. This could be an amazing woman, or this could be an amazing man. The Empress is someone who's really caring, really motherly, really abundant. So this is someone who wants to give you real love, real affection, real attention. But you are too scared to take it, okay? You keep walking away from love, from real love, in order to go to something that's more toxic, because that is what you understand love to be. So it could have been the fact that, maybe your parents, one of your parents was a little bit toxic or had some kind of obsession. Toxicity comes in all different ways and forms. It's obsession, obsession with money, obsession, even money people can be obsession with this is the way it has to be, okay? And those obsessions, anything that's not free-flowing and comes from a place of love is an obsession. You have to get rid of that pain, being hurt, being stabbed in the back. Because when you're searching, there's your soulmate, okay? There is a partnership, a real partnership that is surrounding you. But it's up to you to decide whether you want to take this or not, okay? Let's clarify this devil. It's time for you to come out from being alone. It's time for you to release this devil. This is the devil. The devil is your thoughts, okay? You are stressed, tired, bound to depression. And so Spirit saying it's time for you to stop being lonely. There's a twin flame around you. And this could be someone that you know. This is someone within your friend group. But it's time for you to go and have some fun and not be so attached to the situation. Let me clarify this Two of Cups. Oopsie. So this is something you definitely have been manifesting. It's a passionate beginning for you, okay? It's something you're kind of really wanting. Your intuition's telling you to go after it. But you feel like you've got too many burdens. I kind of feel like you head one step into the situation and then you bolt backwards. Look at this. The devil, Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is having everything you've ever wanted. So it's the most solid card. It's about obtaining your perfect home. It's about obtaining your perfect husband or perfect wife. Growing old with someone, being able to have grandchildren and having even your loyalty of your dog around you. This is what you're wanting, okay? You're wanting this, but what is stopping you? It's like in between of everything. You're manifesting passion. And then what's next behind there? The devil again. Okay? So this is exactly what the message, and unfortunately, as I said, it didn't want to come out. You're closing off a cycle, okay? You're closing off a cycle, and you are going to walk away from this situation. You are going to close off the cycle. And yes, it may seem very scary to you right now because you may feel like with the moon energies around you, this is feeling like you don't know what's happening. And what Spirit is saying is you don't need to worry about next year, the year after that, the year after that, 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line. All Spirit is asking for you to do is take one step into the direction, one bit of faith into believing in love, okay? Communicate, take one more step, take one more step. So if you are single, then you need to work on your manifestation, but you need to work on your manifestations from a place of, not from a place of lack and from a place of fear, but rather from a place of, I trust that the universe will bring me love. Okay, if there is someone that you having a crush on, or you wanting to move forward with, but the only thing that's stopping you is your fears, then what Spirit is saying is take baby steps. Because when you take baby steps, you will be able to take the next step. When that works out, you'll be able to take the next step. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. And open your heart and give and receive to the highest energy of all, and it is safe for you to love. So, again, look at this beautiful romance. Lavish the one with personal love and affection. This is really romantic, okay? It really is romantic. There is like a soulmate on the other end of your fear. And this person is your wish fulfillment. But you really have to have the faith in the situation. And the only thing that is real is love. So shift your focus back to love, true love, okay? And you will bring this in, okay? So this is just the message. Again, it really resonates with the piles that I was doing today with 2 of the piles. So take whatever portion of that resonated with you, and I hope you have a good evening, and I'll chat to you soon.